What is up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Mind of a Savage. I needed to call an emergency meeting. I know I just uploaded episode 4, and you guys are probably still watching that or haven't gotten to it yet, but I needed to talk ASAP. I couldn't wait 4 days to make another episode because Xbox dropped a bomb on us. Oh, and there is a picture right here that we are going to talk about. I need to bring up a picture because when I say Xbox Series S, I want you guys to have some type of idea of what that looks like and what that is. So, leaks have been going around, and I don't speak on leaks. I don't like to speak on leaks because, if I say something that the leak said and it's completely wrong, I won't be too happy with that because I'm trying to keep it, as real, as raw, and as correct as I possibly can. So we need to talk, and this is gonna be crazy. So video will probably be like 15, 20 minutes, something short, sweet. Not too short, but let's get right into it. I need to get into it because I'm gonna forget my thought. This console is known as the Xbox Series S. So, launching on, I believe, November 10th, will be two consoles simultaneously. Simultaneous. You guys know what I mean. There we go. I, I'm I'm baffled by the disrespect that Xbox just threw at us right now. If you aren't disrespected by this being an Xbox fan, listen, I I I I know I have my I, I've been bashing Xbox lately, but this is why. This is why. This this console's price tagged at 299 US, right? And you hear that and you sound like, okay, you know what, Felipe, that's pretty good. That's honestly really good, right? For something that could run at up to 120 hertz and at 4K, I believe. You know, so why I'm so like baffled by this is how are you gonna release two, not one, but two consoles with no games? None. We have no games to play on these consoles. This is what I said, and I go back and again I try to keep episodes of Mind of a Savage like a TV show where like they relate every now and then to previous episodes, and this is what I'm saying. Go back and to listen to what I said. They're gonna soak up every dollar they can, because even if you can't buy the Series X for $499, which was confirmed for $499, which is about $100 off of what I was reading. They want to get those consumers too, the ones that can't buy the fully decked out version. And you want to make they say, well, if you can't afford the Xbox Series X, here's a console we're gonna throw at you to make somewhat of an upgrade. Well, a huge upgrade from what they have, but it's just insane how they can do this to fans. Like, at the same time, you look at it and you think, well, $299, Felipe, that's good, and yeah, that price is good. I'm not gonna say nothing about that. But you're giving us two consoles. What are we playing on those two consoles? What are we playing on those two consoles? They say you'll be able to play four gens of Xbox, right? And I love that. And I wanna say some stuff I like in there too, because it's not all bad. But I needed to break like some type of boundary where they just are completely knowing that the their loyal fans, like, we go back to it, their loyal fans are gonna buy them. And this is them just saying, instead of putting money into buying making another console, make fucking games. Excuse my language, PG viewers, and anybody that finds this that doesn't like that kind of talking. But there's no way they just did that to us. So you know what? Uh, completely delete the Series X and just keep the Series S, which I hate that because right there, imagine you're 15 and you ask your mom to go buy you the Series X and she comes back with the Series S. Like it just rolls off the tongue completely the same. And you're gonna and that mom is gonna come back all excited to buy her son this system, and she bought the wrong one. So what? What is this? You're not Apple. Stop this. Stop this. Stop these names. They're terrible. Terrible names. Like I'm shocked. I'm shocked. I have in front of me a couple of details about it, and I just want to give that rundown for the Series S. And I want to make sure that I'm saying that right, because if I call it X, this is completely wrong. This is not Series X. This is Series S. 144p at up to, which is not a native. We're up to 120 FPS. Ray tracing support. They got 4K streaming. They have a what did I see? A 512 gigabyte SSD. It's all digital, so there's no discs. Like, okay, you know what? I'm a guy that downloads their games straight from whatever store. So if I did pick up an Xbox, that's fine. I don't care for a disc version. You know, for those people that don't care about this version, this is probably the one for you. Basically play 1,000 of digital games across 4 generations. Titles that support smart delivery automatically deliver the best version of the game to your Xbox. I'm I'm like, why? Why? This is all the same things the Series X could do. And I get it. The price point. But to me, you're basically saying that, hey, let's build 2 consoles because we don't got no games. We don't got nothing else to make because they ain't making games. Clearly, they not. Again, what you buying with this? A copy of 2K21 that you can play on PlayStation and you can play on your regular Xbox that you have now. Yeah, it's not the best, it's not 120 FPS, but like is it really, are we really talking an upgrade here from the Xbox One X that we have now? Are we talking serious upgrades? Like, again, I don't know, man. You guys let me know how y'all feel about this because I'm upset. I'm upset that they put money into this when they could have been putting money into Halo, because what we saw from Halo was disgusting. Well, not what we saw, how it looked. Like, put money into your games, Xbox. I'm being hard on you because I've been a loyal fan for so long, and I've dedicated year after year to saying, you know what? Even though there's some cool ass games on PlayStation, I'm gonna stick with you guys. But ain't no more. You're not getting Philippe's no more. You're not getting me. So I needed to call this emergency meeting because I need to know, Savage Nation, Savage Army, please let me know how y'all feel. How y'all feel, like, for real, because it's mind blowing. We don't even do this. We don't do pictures, so this is something big. We don't do this. This doesn't happen. You know, think about it. Think about it, and I want y'all to really think about it. If they selling this at $299, how much did it take to make? Because they got to make some type of profit off, right? So that money that they could have been that they made this, they could have went, got some new, games, got some exclusivity for some games, like how PlayStation has Call of Duty. You know, they, they're getting to play. PlayStation players are getting to play Cold War a whole week before we do. You know, and I mean a beta, but even though it's a beta, still give me something. Give me something. Buy some AAA company exclusivity, something. No, but they didn't. They said, you know what? Hey, we're gonna give them two consoles, and yeah, you're gonna get to play games that you've already played. You know, because that's the biggest point is 1,000 games from 4 generations. What 1,000 games? Are they the best 1,000? Are they, the top rated 1,000 games in the 4 generations of Xbox? And are we really going to buy a system, or you guys, are you really going to buy a system that, let's be honest, you're gonna play the same game you're playing right now on it? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I hope you understand what I'm saying, because this is crazy. I know if I bought the Xbox, the most I'm gonna play is a game I'm already playing right now, because there ain't nothing to look forward to. Not, tell me a game. I'm still waiting for somebody to say, "Hey, Lucky's Tale 2 is coming out. I'm playing that." Or Sea of Thieves 2 is coming out. You're not. You're not. Cuz one, like we said, Sea of Thieves better on PC. Like it's just a shoot. Like what else can we talk about? Can we possibly talk about this? Oh yeah. So, there's an organization known by Envy, very respected organization. On Twitter, they write 120 FPS, only $299. Xbox greater than sign PC confirmed. Come on, come on. I don't care if your Xbox can hit 120 FPS and mine's could hit 120 FPS or more. You understand? Or PC could hit 120 FPS. Frames are amazing. The more frames, the better the game looks. Everything, right? 120 frames on what game? I'm waiting. 4K on what game? I'm waiting. Come on, man. Xbox. Again, I have 19,000 Xbox accounts that I have been loyal to to the T. Ask me if I played Bloodborne. Ask me if I played the new God of War, or it's not new now, but the most recent God of War. Ask me if I played those exclusive games on play. Haven't touched them. Last of Us, something we haven't touched. Last of Us 2, haven't touched. Tell me down below, have you played them? Because I want to know, because now I know 1000%. I was already locked into the PS5. But this, knowing this is coming out, and I know PlayStation has something like this too. But again, they got fucking games. They got games coming out with that shit. And more than likely, let's be real, their track record for exclusives has been fucking phenomenal. Phenomenal. I hear nothing but good shit about PlayStation exclusives. Come on, Xbox, you let me down. I just feel like this is get that money any means necessary. They know that people can't. For the people that can't reach that 499 price tag, well, they could pay this. So, let's get that and go. Because you're selling that, and it's just like, to me, Xbox, how can you sell that to them? How can you stay there and say, you know what, hey, we're gonna make this, which looks like a boombox. I don't know if y'all remember the boomboxes that people be having on the shoulders, like This design looks disgusting. It's the smallest Xbox. That's another thing. It's the smallest Xbox that ever come out. And this is the design they go with. This is a fan. This is a fan. I'm pretty sure there's a rotating setting on this where it goes, rotates around your room and make sure it hits everybody. That's a fan. But that's what we have for today, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for being here. I call this emergency meeting. Let me know down below what you feel. Let me know what you think. Tell me if I'm crazy. Tell me if this is something that you're going to get. I want to know. I truly want to know. Xbox? Yeah. You ain't getting me.